Hey y'all, hey, what up though? So this video is it's different from what I'm used to doing. I am making my cucumber and charcoal soap using a cold process method, and as you can see, baby, I can get results. Look at my customer. Clip right here is actually a picture of me, how my skin used to be. Wow. First things first is safety precautions, and make sure you, girl, get some gloves that fit. Don't be like me, okay? Them baggy old gloves. Get a long sleeve shirt or jacket that comes all the way down over your gloves, some safety goggles, and a mask. So here I have my liquid, which is my cucumber juice. Then the sodium hydroxide right here, which is lye, also known as lye. My hard oils, coconut oil and shea butter. My soft oils, olive oil and a little bit of castor oil. And my essential oils right here, tea tree oil. And my additives. And these are whatever herbs you want to use in your, whatever herbs, clays, or whatever you want to use in your recipe. And my soap molds. So to get started, you add the lye to the liquid, never the other way around. Do you understand me? Don't you do that. Lye to the liquid. All right, boom. So then we're gonna mix that up. Oh yeah, get all of that out of that bowl, girl. Don't leave nothing behind. Mix it all up, and as you can see, this mixture will cause a chemical reaction. You can see how hot it is getting. That's why you have to protect your skin, your eyes, your throat. Make sure you are in a well ventilated area, please. Okay, please. Look how hot that is. That's hot. So you're just going to keep mixing until all the sodium hydroxide, aka lye, has dissolved. It doesn't take too long, but you just want to make sure that it's all dissolved. And just be really, really careful. Please do not spill this on your skin, child. Please. And the amazing thing about soap is that you can be creative in your liquids. You can use all type of liquids. You can use water. I have cucumber juice here. You can use aloe vera juice. You can use milk. Girl, all type of stuff. Tea, all type of stuff. That's the cool thing about soap making. Then you're going to pour that over your hard oils, because we need these oils to be melted. Okay, so I'm using the heat transfer method, and yeah, so you just pour it over there. You can see that it's starting to melt already, just by pouring it over there before we even start to use a spoon to mix it up. So once you get through pouring the lye solution over your hard oils, you're just going to take a spoon and stir it until it is all melted. Now this process may take between 10 to 15 minutes. If it was just coconut oil by itself, probably about 5 minutes. But since shea butter, I have shea butter in here. Shea butter is a little bit more stubborn. It'll take a little bit longer. But yeah, sometimes I set it off to the side while I'm getting my other stuff prepared. So next I'm going to add my additives or my herbs to the soft oils, which are my olive oil and castor oil. And I'm also going to add my essential oils to that as well. I'm going to use my stick blender and to just go ahead and blend them all together. So because this specific bar is a healing bar for those people who may have acne or psoriasis or eczema, this is not for the body. So I don't really care about, is it going to hold its fragrance? Is the scent going to last? I don't care about that. So that's why I'm adding my additives now at this point. But if I did care, if I wanted my bar to have a good scent, I will add it later in the process. So let me grab my hard oils and start stirring again, child. It's got to stir to get all them humps and chunks out of there. And boom, there we go. Your hard oils should look like this. Now we will add our hard oils, our melted hard oils, to our soft oils. And we're going to use our immersion blender or our stick blender to blend the two together. Please do not leave no oils behind, okay? Scrape all of that out of there, all of it. So now we're going to take our stick blender and blend the mixture until we reach trace. So what is trace? Trace is a point in the soap making process when the oils and the lye solution have emulsified. Now they are binded together pretty much. So we all know that oil and water or liquid don't mix well. So we need something to bind them together. That's where the lye comes in. Honestly, I like to pour my soaps at or stop blending when it reaches a thin trace, thin to medium trace, because once it reaches a certain point in the trace, it starts to thicken. Like right here, to me, this is too thick. I like my mixture to be a little bit more fluid. Well, at this point in the soap making process, if your batter look like this, you better hurry up and start pouring. Do you hear me? You better pour all that soap as fast as you can. You don't want your soap to get too thick to where you cannot pour it. And then you're going to tap the bottom of the mold onto the table to make sure that everything is spread. The mixture is spread it out evenly throughout the mold, and that there's no holes, gaps, and none of that in your soap. And unfortunately, I got some holes in mine. I'm going to show you later. But don't skip that step. Beat that thing on the table. You hear me? And here I'm using a spatula to just make sure that I am distributing the batter. I keep calling the batter mixture in both molds evenly. So yeah, make sure you get it all in them corners. Push it all in the corners, girl. Because once it's set, it's set. It's over with. And hit that thing on the table as much as you feel like you need to, okay? So I'm just using the mini spatula to get all the mixture down from the sides, to kind of push it down. I'm not gonna be too fancy with the designs, because look at this. My last batch of soap, I made them high peaks on my soap, and it wasn't even fitting in my soap box. Oh, just made me so mad. So the batter here, or the mixture here, looks brown, but this is really how it's gonna look when it's in about 24 to 48 hours. It's gonna take on a gray color. You see here. So this is 24 hours later. Really more than 24 hours later. I am now unmolding and getting ready to cut. And you remember what I was talking about earlier with them holes? Look at these holes on the side of my soap. That's why you got to make sure that everything is distributed evenly. I really thought I was recording myself cutting. I wasn't. I'm sorry. But after I've cut it, I use my soap stamp to put my logo on my soaps. So yes, that's what I'm doing here now. So for one loaf of soap, you can get about 10 bars, because I cut 1-inch pieces, and it's about 10 inches long. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Unfortunately, the most frustrating part is having to wait 5 to 6 weeks till your soap has cured. That makes me so mad. You don't have to, but you really do have to at least wait 24 hours. I'll use my soap probably be on the second day, but the longer you let it cure, the better. The harder the bar will become. So the harder the bar, the longer it'll last. Y'all, look at the booty piece of the bread. The bar that's on the end, that's for me. I'm going to use that one. Okay? Y'all, look how bad my skin was. Oh my gosh. Just breaking out so badly. All those blemishes. I've ended up figuring out that sugar makes me break out. But obviously, I came up with a formula in my soap that allowed me to get rid of that bad looking skin. Oh my god. Okay, here I am testing that bar of soap out, just showing you how it lathers and all of that. It has now been well over 24 hours. I made that batch on Friday. It is now Monday, so it's safe to use now. So yeah, it's just very possible that you can make soap with all those extra chemicals. And here I am just giving you a realistic view of my skin now. I am not out of the woods, but in comparison to how my skin looked before, baby, and this is a new breakout. These are new breakouts, child. Ate some more sugar. If you would be interested in purchasing a bar of soap, any of my products, they are for sale. I will put everything in the description box below. However, if you are an impatient person and you're looking for an overnight miracle or just simply magic, you want to use the soap one time and be done, or you think you're going to see results, this is not for you. You have to be patient and trust the process. I'm just being honest. All right, I'll holler at you on the next video.